Hello, this is my mom, Cindy Wedding, and I'm going to be interviewing her. Okay, so where do you live?
I live in Barrytown.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived in this house for 15 years. Before that, we lived in another house in Barrytown for about 8 years.
When did you move here?
1998,
Why did you move here?
I moved to Barrytown because the school was good and had one child at the time and another one on the way.
How long has your family lived here?
My family's lived in Central Vermont since 1972. I grew up in Montpelier.
Why did your family move here?
My mom moved here for a job when I was 9.
What was the job?
It's for the state of Vermont.
What do you value about Central Vermont?
I value the community connections I feel here. Kind of hard to turn around without running into someone you know. It's a good place to raise a family.
What sets Central Vermont apart from other places?
It's a beautiful piece of Vermont. It's beautiful views here. Nice people.
Have you noticed any changes in the community since you lived here?
Sure. Lived here a long time. Barry used to be a working class town, and since the courthouse was erected, the class of people in Barry has, I would say, gone downhill. I think Barry City is looking really good. They've made some really good improvements, but it can look good, but you still have the same people here.
What is your opinion of these changes?
Like I said, everything looks good on the outside, but there's still a lot of scummy people in Barry City.
What do you do for work?
I am the office manager for electrical contractor.
Where do you work?
I work in Barry City. I get to see it every day out my window.
What do you value about your work?
I like the feeling of accomplishing something. I work pretty much by myself, so I'm pretty autonomous. I don't have someone breathing down my neck all the time, and I don't have to supervise any people in my position.
What do you think about the job market in Central Vermont overall?
I think the job market is not great. If you don't have a college degree, you don't plan on getting a very good paying job.
What are the strengths of the Central Vermont economy?
Well, granite used to be one of the strengths, but that's gone out. So a lot of it is now based on insurance companies, hospital. There are quite a few construction companies in town or in the area. It's not really one big, huge employer.
What are your biggest concerns for the economy in Central Vermont?
Well, the cost of living in Vermont is very high, and the wages are not high. Inflation is going up a lot quicker than my income is.
What don't you like about living in this area?
That everything is expensive. It's a very expensive place to live.
How would you like the outside community to view your community?
Well, I'd like them probably to think better of it than I do some days. It's not a bad place to live. I wouldn't want to live in Barry City. I'm glad I live in Barrytown. I feel a lot safer up here than I do when I'm at work.
Do you think Central Vermont has a strong education system?
Yeah, I do. Some opportunities to go to school here.
Are you planning on staying in the area?
Until they take me out in a pine box.
If you could, would you move?
I've lived a lot of other places, and I kept coming back here, so I kind of decided that I should just stay.
You could always move out of the area, out of Central Vermont, but stay in Vermont.
True. But everybody I know is here
Why do you think people leave Central Vermont?
for the money.
Why do people come back if they have left?
Well, if they get established in a career, a lot of kids from Vermont go to schools near Boston, and the job market there is a lot stronger. The wages are a lot better. Now people can develop a business or their work skills so that they can work from anywhere if they have internet access. And Central Vermont is and Vermont in general is a very safe place to live.
If you could, what would you change about the community?
I would hope that we could get rid of some of the felons that we have. There's a lot of people that are in and out of jail all the time in Barrie, and I don't really see that changing unless there's some kind of incentive for them to get off of drugs, change their lives, do better. I think that comes from within.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Sarah.